Mercedes are struggling to pose a threat to Max Verstappen and Red Bull, and that task will only get tougher after Lewis Hamilton departs. Toto Wolff has compared teenage starlet Kimi Antonelli to Max Verstappen after revealing that the young Italian's presence impacted the decision not to give Lewis Hamilton a long-term contract with Mercedes. Antonelli has been a name known to hardcore fans for some time. The 17-year-old won an array of karting titles between 2015 and 2021, before graduating into single-seater racing in style. The Italian won both the Italian F4 and ADAC F4 championships in convincing fashion in 2022, before dominating the Formula Regional Middle East Championship and FRECA in 2023. While the traditional next step would have been Formula 3, Antonelli has been thrust straight onto the Formula 2 grid for the upcoming campaign. With Hamilton out of the picture for the 2025 season and beyond, there is a clear pathway onto the F1 grid for Antonelli should he impress for Prema Racing in his rookie F2 campaign, and there are echoes of Verstappen's meteoric rise in the teenager's story. Explaining the similarities between Verstappen's rise to F1 and that of Antonelli, Wolff told Orff, "There was a situation many years ago where we had the opportunity to let Max drive and that wasn't possible back then because we simply didn't have a cockpit. Nico, Rosberg and Hamilton were tied to us long-term, and Red Bull naturally seized the opportunity. They gave him a contract with Toro Rosso, with the possibility of driving for Red Bull the following year. We then lost the young driver, and you can see how successful he has become. And precisely because we have a junior on the horizon who is really driving at a very high level, I simply wanted to keep this option open." While the hype surrounding Mercedes' future star has been considerable, Antonelli himself has been keen to play down expectations heading into his debut season in F2 machinery. "I don't want to set any expectations," he noted. "I know it's going to be tough because the level is really high. I have to say I'm lucky to have a strong teammate, because I can learn a lot from him. So it's going to be really important to try to steal all the knowledge from him during the season." Given the authority with which Antonelli has dominated championships in his career, it is easy to understand the comparisons with Verstappen. However, the 17-year-old must first beat Ferrari-backed colleague Oliver Bearman if he is to stake his claim as a future F1 world champion, and a shoe-in for the 2025 grid.